What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the video. So, Google Stadia. I know it's been a while since we talked about this because there's been no fucking news until now. Because Google has announced the inevitable. Google Stadia is good as dead. I'm laughing because I saw it coming. Because I kind of feel for those who are inevitably losing jobs and all that. So, I kind of feel bad for those who are losing them, but I mean, come on, who saw those coming, eh? Let's see what the Grim Reaper of the gaming industry, Phil Harrison, had to say, shall we? For many years, Google has invested across multiple aspects of the gaming industry. We help developers build and distribute gaming apps on Google Play and Google Play Games. Gaming creators and reaching audience around the world YouTube through videos, live stream, and shorts. And our cloud streaming technology delivers immersive gameplay at massive scale. For the record, I've actually heard Google's the cloud technology of Stadia is actually pretty good, actually. A few years ago, we also launched a consumer gaming service, Stadia. While Stadia's approach to streaming games for consumers was built on a strong technology foundation, it has not gained the traction with users that we expected, so we made the difficult decision to begin winding down our Stadia streaming service. That's your own fucking fault. I'll discuss that later. We are grateful to dedicated Stadia players have been with us from the start. We will be refunding all Stadia hardware purchases made through the Google Play Store, and all game and add-on content purchases made through the Stadia Store. Players will continue to have access to their games and play through January 18, 2023. So they can complete final play sessions. We expect to have the majority of refunds completed by mid-January. We'll have more details for placement process on our help center. The underlying technology platform that powers Stadia have been proven at scale and transcends gaming. We see clear opportunities to apply this tech across other parts of Google like YouTube, Google Play, and in our augmented reality efforts, as well as make it available to our industry partners, which aligns with where we see the future of gaming headed. We remain deeply connected to gaming. We will continue to invest in new tools, technologies, and platforms that power the success to developers, industry partners, cloud customers, and creators. For the Stadia team, building and supporting Stadia from the ground up has been fueled by the same passion for games that our players have. Many of the Stadia team members will be carrying this work forward to other parts of the company. We are so grateful for the groundbreaking work of the team, and we will look forward to continuing to have an impact across gaming and other industries using the foundational cloud streaming technology. Ooh. And this tweet they put out about 2 months ago is because clearly not aged well. What tweet am I referring to? It's this. Stadia is not shutting down, rest assured. We're always working on bringing in more great games to the platform and Stadia Pro. Let us know if you have other questions. Ooh, that aged very terribly now, didn't it, Google? But I mean, come on. With my intro at the video of me laughing at it, can you really blame me with Google's history? I mean, come on. Google Glass, anybody? Google Hangouts? Just saying. I mean, there's plenty of examples of where Google had essentially launched, new products, and after a few years, just shut them down. I mean, there's literally a whole freaking website called killbygoogle.com. Just saying. There's a little website. Listen, all the products that Google have killed. And Stadia is now the latest example of it. And kind of a shame, too, with Google, because clearly the technology is there. The technology that with Google wasn't the problem. The problem was the business model that Google is going for, where you had to pay full price on streaming-only games, while with something like Xbox Game Pass or and xCloud, it's an option. That was the literal problem. What Google could have done is do kind of like a PC launcher, and have Stadia streaming be an option. But no, they decided to make it streaming only. And that was kind of the big problem, And I remember they were advertising saying that it was going to be able to do 4K no problem and all that. But when in reality, you remember how they advertised 4K on Red Dead Redemption 2 and Destiny 2, I believe? But as it turns out, those games are actually only in 1080p, just upscaled to 4K, not native 4K as they were advertising. I mean, there's a whole litany of issues, but I have to give them credit on one thing, that they're actually giving everyone their money back. So Now, Google Pro subscription though, Stadia Pro. Notice how the statement didn't notice that, but that might not be. You might not get your money back on that, but for like actual game purchases and all that, that's actually good. So with that, I will give Google credit for that because they didn't have to do that. But let's be real though, considering how long Stadia lasted. I mean, everyone was saying like from DOA that essentially Google is probably gonna cancel it and move on from it. And look what happened. So I mean, they even literally teased the integration with like YouTubers and all that, and that fell through. That sounds like a certain feature from a certain first-person shooter, that we all know. For Halo, for now, obviously, for if y'all aren't paying attention to what I was referring to. So you kind of see what I mean. Now getting back to Google, like, isn't anybody really surprised that Google is shutting it down? Am I really surprised? No. But but like I said, the business model was the problem, not the technology itself. So I do think that if Google had a better business model, having it just be a subscription service by itself, kind of like how Game Pass is and other subscription services, and also that a PC launcher, I do think they actually had like more features and all that. Oh, let's not forget this. They literally closed down their first party studios like a year or two after Stadia launched. I mean, honestly, again, like I just said, is anybody really shocked that Google is, closing down Stadia and all that? I mean, really, the writing was on the wall, to be honest. Ever since Stadia launched, it's essentially the next Google Glass. That's what it really was. I mean, and everyone essentially, saw through it. And like I said, though, man, that Phil Harrison guy, man, like, he's the Grim Reaper of the industry. Because look at what he's done. Let's see. He helped Sony botch the launch of the PS3. He helped Microsoft botch the launch of the Xbox One. And now he helped kill Google Stadia. That's three strikes in a row with that guy, man. What a terrible businessman, but I'm sure he'll be fine. He'll probably land somewhere else, probably, but still, though, man, sounds like it's kind of a shame, but it seems like it's still a good thing that Google's gonna still seemingly let partners use their technology. So I'd say that's definitely a good thing. So hopefully, people who want to get into the whole cloud gaming phase, they kind of learn from this. So but hey, Google Stadia is dead. I mean, it lasted. Actually, honestly, it actually lasted longer than I thought it would. To be honest with you, especially essentially right after they announced that they had freaking Jade ramming on making it exclusive for the team for a year before they shut that down. I think it was right after Microsoft bought Bethesda that they did that. So I'm like, I mean, come on, it was on the wall ever since Stadia launched, like I said earlier. So, but yeah, rest in peace, Stadia. But kind of a shame though, because it was if you had some had people if you had some foresight in terms of how your business model had a much better one, where instead of you're buying games full price compared to other platforms, were probably cheaper on other platforms, and you actually stuck to your guns with the whole making exclusive games for Stadia, and where it's just a sub-service and a PC launcher and all that, Stadia probably would have had a better chance, probably. I do think it would, but instead Google decided to essentially half-ass Stadia, and look what happened. So but kind of a shame though. So since the technology there wasn't the issue, it was just how Google's going about it with their business model, and they didn't really advertise it that well either. That's another thing. So but oh well, I guess this is the end of Stadia. Come January 2023. So hey, it actually lasted longer than 3 years. So which is longer than I thought, to be honest with you. But hey. Well, that's it for this video. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section below. And if you like this video, hit that like button and consider hitting that sub button so do not miss any more videos. And I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.